all last time.
Boop. There you go. Hello and good afternoon and welcome. No, sorry.
You didn't play your
I
video.
didn't play the video. We're going to do the intro, but we're going to talk about Return of the Jedi today.
Absolute loser.
Where is it?
It's on the brand.
You should have said that, shouldn't you? You should have said.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, I can't even find it.
No, that's not it. I don't know where it's gone.
It's not on there, is it?
No. All right, skip that for today.
Yeah, we'll skip the intro today. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't know where it's gone.
Oh
well, who cares?
Well, we'll have a look next time. Actually, I don't think I've got the video anymore.
We've been sat here for an hour and not prepped it.
Yeah.
I've got the video.
I completely forgot we'd done an intro. Oh, dear.
You know why? Because you added it from your phone.
Yeah, but I think it
won't because it's on a different account.
Yeah, but I did my other thing on there as well before. Why is my video on there? My 3-year-old one. The 3 years. You weren't even on that YouTube bit then.
Don't know.
Who knows?
Anyway.
Right.
How is everyone? We're all right. How are you?
Yeah, we're all good. Thank you. In the hood. Just need to,
Right.
There we go. Put a phone
so
silent.
Yeah,
we're going to talk about Return of the Jedi, and I'm going to ask you some questions about them as well.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, like a quiz?
No, not a quiz.
All right. Do you want me to share screens now then?
Just your general opinion. Yeah, we just start now and get into it. Hi, David. How you doing, buddy? I hope you are really well. Enjoying yourself.
So let's do the old ones first. The ones that were announced earlier on.
Yeah, so that's the first lot there.
Yeah, that's the one. It's the only post I could find from them.
Yeah, it's pretty much. It's all you need anyway. They're all like redone, aren't they? So, it's quite good to have. I don't really go out my way to buy these. I'm not really too bothered about them. But I do.
I've got Princess Leia, Han Solo, and I don't really need Wicket, but I've got the Han Solo on that. I'll probably get a Scout Trooper.
Willow Offgood. You need Willow. Warwick Davis.
Wicket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Have you got a Scout, though, haven't you?
I've got the one that came with Fallen Order, the Gaming Greats one.
Okay, so you've not got a traditional Scout?
No. That's why I need one.
Yeah. Because I thought I'll get that Fallen Ordered one and I'll take off these bits and then it'll be fine. But the actual bits are taken off, like his pockets he hasn't got. So
yeah, a lot of it's stuck on there as well. It's awkward.
Yeah, just like thing. But it shows off everything. No problem, Dave. All good. What's been your latest figures that you got? Yeah, so it's a good thing of Wicket is a brand new sculpt, which is pretty cool. So I probably would get him. Papa Gould, the other Canadian YouTuber, he actually sent me a Biker Scout, so I'm not really too fussed about getting another one. And I have got a Bandai kit one as well, and that sort of one.
Well, I've got the Han Solo and that, so I don't really need them. I'm not too bothered by Lando and Wicket. Yeah.
So, the latest wave that we had out, High Psychotic and hello. Yeah, so the latest archive releases that come out actually had Lando Skiff Guard in it.
Yeah, I know. And that's what I don't understand.
And he's a peg warmer. And I don't understand that they obviously would know that they're bringing it out and they know it's not really a drastic figure that's really needed. So having two releases within simultaneously of each other, do you think now that's
I'm sure that's not. I'm sure he's been out even more than that, hasn't he?
No, it's Red Box Archive, but even the Red Box was around for quite a while. and then obviously this one. But what I don't get now, do you think it's Hasbro where they just sort of like
cheap? Just change the packaging, innit?
Yeah. Do you think it's like literally like, well, if we put it in archives, people don't know, people that missed out are getting it, but now we're going to release it again for all those people that buy additional boxes, like they want every release of every single figure, and we'll capitalize on it because the people that will buy this are people that are who can see the figure. They're not like the new box collectors. So it's 2 lots of blister packs.
They're card back collectors as well, aren't they?
Yeah. So I just don't think Hasbro are like, I mean, are they really that kind of sort of like intelligent with it? Do you really think that they go down that route of like, well, we'll release it on that card, people will buy it, and then later on we'll release it on that card and people
I think there is some of that in it, but I do think a lot of it is let's release it because we've already got the figure.
Yeah.
So
like let's make double amount of it, and then we can distribute that figure out. It's cheaper, and we'll distribute.
They probably
it again.
made these. They probably produced these at the same time they produced the archive one.
Yeah.
So they just changed the packaging on it.
Yeah. So they could not change it over. They could just keep the run of it.
I just showed it.
Yeah. I picked up some ROTJs and some action figures across Action Force figures along with some other stud stuff for custom goodies. I'll snap a few pics of them and setting up a new place. Nice one, mate. I look forward to those Instagram posts. And I've got a few here that I need to unbox a little bit later on. Not on the video.
Yeah, I was watching him set them all up. Sad,
man. Sad man playing with toys. How dare he?
Yeah.
So I think it's quite an okay release. It's just a bit weird that there's no Luke, I think.
Haven't they got a Luke? And especially because they've got the Luke coming out for a Mandalorian, and it's exactly the same.
No.
Well, it's pretty much similar.
No.
How is it not similar?
So he does wear the robe, but he has the belt around his robe, and he doesn't have that in the Star Wars.
Yeah, but the plastic figure is pretty much the same. So you think they'd just release it? But
yeah. But I know that there's. So you got the next wave.
Do you want me to do the next wave now?
Yeah, go for it. Right, people that are watching as well, put in your comments as well, like what you think. So we got a re-release of Chewbacca,
which is still an awful sculpt.
Yeah, but it's got a new sculpt head with the chain around his neck. That isn't removable because it's molded in.
So that's just annoying.
Yeah. The card is him on Endor.
Yeah.
Which isn't even that bit there. I mean, it's quite good. I mean, I'm going to still do my custom with the other one, which is actually going to be a fabric collar that's removable with a chain. I just it's a good idea. We've got an extra Chewie. I suppose it's another look for Chewie. But yeah, he's got a bowcaster which he doesn't use. But then they always say that they want to put do you know what I mean? They never say like, oh, he doesn't use a bowcaster this time, so we're not going to give him a bowcaster. Or, they always try and make it unique to the actual character. Yet they're giving him a bowcaster because it's cheap. But they could have made some new gloves, like binders and stuff, like some sort of other bits.
Yeah. I just think the sculpt for the Wookiees is an awful kind of sculpt. It's the same for the chrysanthemum that you've got in it. Same sculpt.
Yeah, exact same sculpt. Yeah.
It's just
you
could change it. Like, I don't know. I just think there's no articulation on them whatsoever.
No, they could have made it, to look like it's got articulation around the knees.
I've forgotten what one. I think I've got the sequel one, but it.
Yeah. It's either me or you crashed. Have you crashed?
No,
Is it me crash?
no matter how you stand it, it just looks the same. It just stands.
So I've got, which Chewy have I got? I've got Solo Chewy. I've got A New Hope Chewy. Emperor Strikes
There we
Back.
go. We've got a question here.
And
To Stephen Callum, your thoughts on Hasbro offering to make the selfie series action figures for about $60 US. I think it's about £50 over here, isn't it? Which would translate to we don't have it in this country.
Yeah.
All they'd have to do really for me and Steve is do the Bill Burr head sculpt. That's it. But some of them look all right, and some of them look.
Would you get it?
No, because I've got a beard, and so have you, and they don't do beards, do they? Oh.
They do, but it's like
anyone interested in these?
Yeah, leave it out. Leave the link.
Oh, David was blocked. Why did
you block David?
Accidentally. How did I do that?
I don't know how to unblock.
It's because we both did it at the same time. I'll do it on YouTube.
Yeah. I guess you would have blocked him on your channel.
Don't know.
Stay tuned, David. We'll unblock you.
I don't know how that one works.
I think I would invest into it. I kind of always wanted to get my own self as an action figure, and it would just be quite fun to mod the head so it would actually fit on quite a few different figures. Yeah.
I'm just trying to unblock him.
It's going well tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
No intro.
There we go. I think he's back. There you go. Is he back? Yeah.
There he is. Yeah. See, me and David always joked about.
Sorry, David, I blocked you accidentally.
Yeah, me and Dave always joked that he's a brother from another mother, and across the pond.
Yeah.
He's very similar to me, like just stubble and bald head. I think he might have a bit more of a beard now.
I just find some of them look all right, and then some of them just don't.
Yeah, some just look stoned, like they're just like looking into.
Yeah, they've got no soul.
Yeah, they're like looking into the beyond.
It's like remember when we watched the reveals of it, didn't we? The Hasbro. And this guy was showing his one. It's oh, look how cool this is.
But they never zoomed in.
No, they never zoomed in because it looked awful, and you could tell it looked awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them look all right. It depends, I think, how you look.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we could just get one and share it because it looks the same.
But they all kind of look like the eyes don't look like they're
on the head properly.
Yeah, like the eyes, like with us, we've got a brow, the eyes in like
they literally just look like
they've got
a ball of plastic.
Yeah,
you've got a ball of plastic and it's printed over the top.
So look like a strangled victim.
Yeah. Right, scroll. Right, we've got Paplo. I've already got
Paplo, which I'm quite appreciative because I missed out on the original release. And I don't want to pay over the odds for it, so I'm appreciative.
Do you know what I do like though? Is that they've got Paplo, but this picture looks nothing like the figure.
It's not Pablo.
I know. This is what I mean. Why have they got a picture of a different?
Because the original Kenner figure of Pablo had that background and said Pablo.
All right. That's a bit like Forlom thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and Zuckus, and that was the wrong way around. But the thing is about the Ewoks. Did you get the other Ewok?
Yeah.
Blue grey or something?
Yeah, the grey one.
Yeah. I think the sculpts are brilliant for them. I think they're really, really well done. So I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I think that their articulation is really good for them.
Yeah, I think they're really good figures.
I just find it as one Ewok you've got. I've got both Ewoks, but I don't really use them.
Yeah, but I mean, it might come in.
I was
it might
thinking
come
of
in
making
fun.
a like Jedi Ewok, maybe. That'd be quite cool.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Or give an Ewok an Uzi.
Yeah, I'll turn him into Gizmo or something.
Yeah. Right, should we scroll
yeah.
on?
Yeah, scroll. The Emperor again.
Another one archived.
Yeah, another one that was recently on the archive, the same time as the Skiff Guard.
I've got the original one. I've got the one with his throne. Great figure, that.
Yeah, that's what I've got. There's no way I'll go out and buy more. The only thing I would actually change on that figure is maybe ascertain a lot of that pink off, because to me the Emperor is very grey.
Yeah.
But the figures, like the actual figure that come out on that, it was a bit too pinky, a bit weird, fleshy colour.
Yeah, they've got a lot of scarring on him, isn't
he? So, but it's a good figure.
They need to release one of him with his lightsabers and stuff. But
I think like like the original. I used to remember having one of the Power of the Force figures from when the first Naboo one come out, of just Palpatine, and it had the really over the top cape, so you couldn't really see his. I wish they'd do something like that. Just like, I think it'd be really cool, and not necessarily all give him a whole sculpted face, but make it all black with just a little bit of his nose sticking out. So when you put the cape over, it actually looks like he's in the shadows, and all you can see is his mouth and a little bit of his nose.
And I think I don't know. You won't agree, but I find soft goods like fabric really annoying on figures.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, I don't think it would work.
They just don't look right.
Yeah, as long as they get it right and it doesn't look too baggy, it's okay.
But a lot of them do.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they got a lot right over time. I think the Endor figures, they got quite good soft goods. The cape that come with the Boba Fett one, like the monk look Boba Fett, that was a quite good cape. But the Emperor's all right, but there's not really much to the Emperor, is there? But it doesn't give off that kind of, the hoods never sit right on the figure. They always kind of like fall back, or they just kind of always fall off, and you always seem to have to pinch it in a certain place to get it. But Bib Fortuna.
Another one that's only recently come out, really, and he's a peg warmer.
They've updated it by taking a lot of his blue blemish off, and that's it. I was actually going to do an upgrade of him with a bit of acetane, taking all that off.
But he's just a boring character. Like, who cares?
It's a really good figure. I'll give Hasbro that, but I just wish they gave him the original Kenner version had a staff, and he actually used that staff. It was in I think the end of Mandalorian season 2. He sat on the throne holding that staff, so they did make it. So he kind of does use it. So I wish they kind of brought it out with this guy rather than how many more cups? Just cups.
Is that what it is? Cups.
It's just cups. 3 little beakers. It's just like
they could at least. What's that little pet Finn's name? That monkey Finn.
Oh, Salus Crumb or something.
Yeah, they could have just added him in.
Yeah, put that in, or I don't know, the wind chime that Leia bangs her head on when she walks down, or something like that. But yeah,
I just think it's a very basic figure. They better get that deluxe Palps with Force Lightning and thrown back out. Yeah, it's good figure, that deluxe. Got that for when it was a decent price, £20 that was. Back when deluxes were normal price.
I think it's about £50 I spent for mine when it's brand new.
No, mine was less than that.
Blimey.
All right.
And then the Stormtrooper,
which I'll be getting,
which is the Rogue One Stormtrooper. Now you paused. Have I paused again? Is that me?
No, it's just StreamYard, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit doolally today. But yeah, so it's the Rogue One Stormtrooper.
And it's a nice, clean Stormtrooper, so I'll probably get one or two of them.
Yeah, but you should have just got the Jedi Trooper. That was exactly the same, cheaper price. These dudes are going to be about 30 quid.
But I can still get the Jedi Trooper.
Yeah, it's the same as this guy.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is with this as well, where they're saying it's the Return Jedi one, the actual brow, you know, that this bit in the middle here, it should be completely black. They haven't got the holster on the back as well, which annoys me because they produced it with the George Lucas Trooper. He actually has a holster, so I can't see why they couldn't do that for this guy.
It does annoy me when they don't have holsters.
Yeah, and it's like they always did, especially those ones. The new Rogue ones don't, but these dudes do. So
that's all of them.
Got to go, guys. Take care, David. Send me over your pictures. Got mine from Star Action Fixtures back then. Good times. Yeah, mine. I think I actually got mine directly from Amazon. I think my Emperor.
Yeah, so it's
Good
mine.
to see you guys hanging out again. Yeah, I suppose so.
We're always hanging out.
There's a pipeline ones as well because they're redoing R2D2 as well. For it, they're actually making him bigger. Which I think
I looked at your review of these purged ones, and I was like, oh yeah, I might actually get one. When's this one come out? I've never seen that one.
Well, the Bad Batch come out ages ago.
Oh, that one. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, come out a long time ago. Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah, these are coming out in America now, by the looks of it.
Yeah, I'd only be interested in indie.
Indie, yeah, the same.
Yeah,
not interesting. It should be quite a good female body to use
for
like
some
customs.
Yeah, I mean, same as the other one with bow tie. I mean, it would make a good James Bond.
Yeah, even this guy, you could use his cloak for stuff.
Well, the other end one, actually, it'd be a Tatooine dude. We'll finally be a proper 1 point scale. They need tooling for several other. So I do think it's a little bit too late for the astromech being a bit more bigger because now they've got to go back and make all the others larger. Otherwise, it's just going to look.
They won't do that ever.
No. Well, they probably will. They'll probably release them as like a 5-pack or something. They look fantastic on Kanekar so far. The Stormtrooper, I like Lucky Bib, are great choices because of the brilliant figures. It's just quite nice to see the original figures, but I just feel like the Emperor and the Skiff Guard is just like I'd rather have like Clade 2 or the Weekry. Like a lot of the original Return Jedi sort of like figures or the like the aliens and stuff like that in the background. I'd rather them loads more than anything like that. But it's quite nice that we're getting some new bits in it, new sculpts for like Chewie and Wicket and like that. But it's not too bad. But then that's the only sort of stuff we got going, haven't we?
Yeah.
There's nothing else that's really, no other news, nothing.
No, that's why I was just scrolling through there because I thought, oh, maybe I can try and find something.
And the next wave with Luke, Cal Kestis and all that.
Yeah, I just had that up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's already hitting the stores over in Singapore. So what's after that?
Yeah, it's the same with the Lightning Collection wave. Like, that was meant for, like, what, April next year? And I'm already seeing it in stores.
I agree, Steve. My aliens would be much appreciated. Yeah, definitely. Like, just some of those other ones in the background. Just that's what we need. Why haven't we got Yak Face yet? I mean, like, Christ, it's like the most popular figure of the old Kenner line that was kind of like, well, it'd be because it's more bigger than 6 inch now. They go, oh, it's a deluxe figure. And there's like Marvel Legends in the next office going, oh, we got this figure here. I mean, I got Rhino for like $23.99 brand new when it
Yeah.
first came. You know,
I
it's
couldn't
like,
believe that. I couldn't believe that price. I thought surely that's a mix up
yeah.
there.
I want to get the Scorpion, but I keep missing out on him. So I keep forgetting about him as well. But you know, he's a larger figure. But I think a lot of people keep trying to offer him. Like, it's weird. Like, some stores offer at $23.99, others it's like $32.99. I'm a bit like, I don't get it.
I've got the old Toy Biz Scorpion. Now always been the best one.
Yeah,
Favourite.
so I didn't have any of that. But it's just like, I popped into HMV the other day and I walked in there and I felt disgusted. Like, a lot of the actual prices in there. Yeah, like $25.99 just for a standard figure. You know, and I even looked at the Iron Spider, even though I got it, it was like $39.99 or something like that. I was like, ugh. Just made me sick. I was like, I need to get out of here.
HMV are the worst. Their pricing on figures that are actually like 20 quid online, they're pricing them at like 30 in the stores, and I'm just like, how do you expect anyone to buy that?
Yeah, that's right. But they did have, I mean, I nearly got it. It's $34.99. It had B1, you know, the new B droid, that because I can't think of any other letters. But yeah, they had him in there, and I was kind of, and I was kind of umming and ahhing about the Dark Trooper as well. That was in there.
Here's a question.
What was the very first 6-inch action figure? I'm glad you put action figure on there.
Yeah, myself. I can answer mine.
Yeah, I mean, I sort of like collection-wise of this, what I've got behind me was Captain Rex, but I did go through I mean, originally, let's say the first ever 6-inch figure that falls into the 6-inch line that I got was actually the original Toy Biz Captain America, if you want to go back that far. But just before collecting these,
if you want to go back that far, mine would be Toy Biz.
yeah.
But currently, my favourite, my first one I got from Black Series and all that, was the awful Episode 3 Obi-Wan. I got that for $5 in the Entertainer.
Yeah.
And then that kind of spiraled out of control.
Yeah. But I would say, but I used to collect Kenner before. I was heavily into Predators and the Alien figures, but it was just trying hard to get hold of them. Oh, did you click on the jacks or just?
No.
I must have not hit it properly. Evening, guys. Do you think you will ever get a photo real New Hope hand on it? Well, they brought them out in the Power of the Force figures, and they had better face applications on there, which is the real photo real on there. So I think that's the only way we'll get them, which you can pick up now. I think even in game and other places for like £12.
Power of Force ones, yeah.
Yeah,
I was looking at some of them.
Yeah. But I to me they weren't great, so that's why I got a New Hope Luke, and I bought a Yavin Luke and put that head on that body, and then I bought a Endor Han, and then painted it up to look like a New Hope Han. So
you need to stop painting now, don't you? So
yeah, because
you've been told.
Sloppy.
Yeah.
According to Patrick, they're going to make the original crew of A New Hope after the 40th anniversary of Return to Jedi.
Who's Patrick Schneider?
Must be one of the guys at
Hasbro?
The original crew. Are they really? I mean, Lear alone must have about 8 releases.
And we've still only got one Padme.
Yeah. No, but I mean, even just in the Princess Leia outfit from A New Hope.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
She was like, when she looked like a man ape, and then they brought out a little bit better looking version of it.
Yeah.
Then they brought out the photo reel for the 40th anniversary. Then she was she in archive? Did they bring out a better one looking in archive?
I think so.
I think they've done archive and the other one, and then yeah. But yeah, hopefully. I mean, I think Luke, A New Hope Luke, if they do release him, his soft goods would look better in plastic than it would look in soft goods again.
You cut out there for a minute.
Yeah, I was just saying Luke would probably look better in, rather than soft goods of A New Hope, he would look better in full plastic.
Oh yeah.
Don't know when by the way, do you think the all new Chewy crap?
Yeah, we've just been through that. Yeah.
Yeah, we've just gone through. I mean, it's just a head sculpt, but I just think it's a bit naff. Like, it's not removable. I just think it should be just an accessory. I'd rather it be an accessory.
You could easily do it so it just clips round, like
just like over the head, or it just clips underneath his fur. Do you know what I mean? Like, or something. But yeah, I just don't think it's worthy of it. And I've always had that Emperor Strikes Back one for me to do.
Do you think it's glued on though, or do you think it's actually just stuck
it's sculpted
around?
in? It's like the fur is over it and it's sculpted in. Yeah. So, and then it's like this little bit of plastic that sticks out, like just hard. And maybe that's why they kept the extra long arms for Lear, so she can actually reach it. Like, but yeah, I don't know. I need to get ahead and do my ones. But in a couple of weeks, I'm off, and over Christmas, so I'll start doing some more upgrades. I was looking around the other day actually at my collection. I was like, there's not really many left to do upgrades on, really. So,
all your old customs.
Yeah, got to go back over them again, repaint them. There's no point in repainting them sloppy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know I've progressed.
There's no real other stuff coming out, is there? There's no Marvel Legends that we've been.
No, it's just it's gone quiet, isn't it? It's gone really quiet.
Yeah, I think it's just because it's Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that. But normally they are releasing sort of things at a time, aren't they? But
that's like perfect time to do customs and stuff. So
yeah,
so at least you're getting something new.
Yeah. I was looking the other day. I was kind of wanting to. I thought, should I do another Mandalorian? Then I was a bit like, I've got no ideas at the moment. I'm a little bit like on ideas. I'm just not. My brain's not functioning or working. I don't know.
I've got the ideas.
Just
can't be bothered.
Right.
It's so. I'm just at that. I want to do this one, obviously.
Yeah.
But I just can't be bothered at the moment.
Yeah, it's the thing about customizing. Like, you just want to spend some time. If you've got a few hours to kill, it's all right. But if you want to do more, it's not gonna. If you just want to, like, you can't just squeeze it in 10 minutes or an hour and stuff.
Well, you can. Some of your stuff.
Yeah, I do all my sloppy stuff. Mind you, my first customs, if it was going to take more than a day, I wouldn't have done it. And that's why only like probably 2 hours. But I mean, it's one color and a few lines in it. It's not going to be that hard. But now I take my time, but it's still sloppy. So I'm excited to see what we're going to get in sort of like just the sales after Christmas and whatnot.
Oh yeah, did like a good sale. Didn't really have much in Black Friday, did they?
No, nothing was really there. I keep looking at Hasbro Pulse because every day they're doing like this advent calendar thing, but at the moment it's been a bit.
Oh yeah, it's only I looked on that today. It was like
props.
Like props. Like, who cares? I'm not.
Yeah, it's props yesterday as well. The first day was Fortnite stuff, and there was a speederboat on there that used to be 80 quid, gone down to 60 quid, and it sold out. And I was like, really? Like, people really wanted the speederboat from Fortnite? Like,
no, they just want to buy it and then resell it,
Yeah. But yeah,
I'm looking on some of the websites, and there's nothing really new jumping out. No good sales.
Nothing on. The only one I
Your
keep
main
looking
ones
if it goes,
in demand.
if there's a figure that might go on a sale that you want, what would change your mind to buy it?
What do you mean?
Well, it's like one I keep umming and ahhing around, but I don't want to get it. But if it went down in price, I would lap it up, which is probably like the Black Panther figure, but the white one.
Yeah, that's just I'm similar for that one. I
if
keep
that went
looking
down-
at it. I
Yeah,
keep looking at it and think, nah, I'm not spending that money.
yeah. If it went down in price, I would nap it. But yeah, that's it really at the moment.
Have you seen how cheap the recent Marvel Legends retros are going on in demand? £9 for Hammerhead, and I was thinking of getting that because that's a good suit kind of body. That.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a good head. Good body thing. It's good sculpt
and
as well.
Shocker.
The Dark Trooper for me, nice.
Yeah,
Shame
Dark
about the
Troopers one.
collection part. Yeah, I was looking at him the other day as well in HMV, and he was like $38.99, and I thought, if you actually come with some effects and stuff, like the fire effect that the vintage collection stuff comes with, I'd be all over it. But it's just like a
Mojo,
rifle.
£54.
Is a bit too big for my shelves.
Yeah. It reminds me of some other reviewers.
Yeah, we've got.
I wanted to get and that Mystique as well, that comic, the VHS one.
Yeah,
that'd be quite good. I was looking at Spiral, the one with the 4 arms.
Yeah, she looks cool. I was looking at Dark Phoenix as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to get it because I need a Phoenix.
Yeah, I need a Jean Grey, so that's probably one I'll get. And I'll keep looking at umming and ahhing about Cyclops as well, just because I want him.
Yeah. Is that in what wave is that?
He's a VHS one, isn't he?
He's not. Yeah, he's going for loads now, isn't he?
37. I've seen him before. I won't pay that. So, but at least he's back around again, so other people might want to sell the original one, and I'll probably buy that one off them. Although I do like the colouring of the VHS one because it's nice and bright.
Yeah. Another one they need to print out is that Namor, but in like the comic version.
Yeah, he's come out about. He went to. Kapow had him for £30, and I missed out on him. And so did Kang as well. I want to get Kang as well.
I remember when he was a peg warmer.
Yeah. Obviously, now he's come out in the MCU. It's like everyone kind of wants it.
He was a peg warmer in Disney Store, wasn't he?
Hmm.
And then Jigsaw as well. I've been looking at. If he went down in price, I'd get him as well.
Yeah, Jigsaw looks all right.
But then I need a Punisher. Really, they need to bring out another Punisher.
I reckon they will.
Oh yeah.
They'll probably do it on the retro line again. Because your eyes are in.
Yeah, because I'm like staring at this bright screen.
But yeah.
Yeah, see that they've got Rhino on here for £30. Just gone out of stock now though.
Yeah. It's just weird, isn't it? But it's actually from the same sort of companies.
Yeah, I know. That's why I couldn't work it out. Like when he came out, I was like, "Why is it so cheap?" Because I thought, is he not the same size? Is he smaller? But it's amazing, isn't it? But now they're selling a basic figure for the same price. Well, for more.
What are your suggestions for new vehicles? Return Jedi for Black Series next year. Well, I mean, if they did, it would have to be an ATST.
Yeah, imagine how big that would be.
Yeah.
Like I had the TIE Fighter. No, thank you. Not again.
I'd imagine it being the same height as the TIE Fighter wing. If they did do it. But it just seems weird because the Snow Speeder sold really, really well. why they're not done it anymore. But there's nothing really else, is there? I mean, what?
Not in the
do?
actual.
I mean, apart from an ATST, what do you reckon? What, a skiff?
Yeah, there's
Just
nothing really. Otherwise,
plane.
everything else is too big.
Yeah, I think just like the skiff that they go into the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be sort of that kind of sort of size, and it'd probably be quite nice because you could actually do a display on them. It's kind of like a shelf, and so it's just a very basic looking thing. Oh, I'll get rid of.
Yeah. I'm looking at those G.I. Joes, but I only want the guns. Like, I'm not spending 12 quid for guns.
Next year, blah blah blah.
Hercules, good figure.
I think the guy doesn't take too much plastic for Hasbro to make, and yeah, I think a desert skiff. I think it'd just be generally quite all right. Just a plain thing. Doesn't have to be super detailed and all that. And it just you could put Luke on there fighting Boba Fett. Like getting wrapped up and Harm laying down.
Just do it in hollow plastic, couldn't you? Really?
Yeah, and it could just come with Weekry or Klaatu or anything with the normal little skiff guard guys,
But they'll never. I don't think they'll ever do vehicles again.
No, but it's weird that the Snowspeeder sold really well because I was hoping that the Snowspeeder wouldn't do well and then I'll buy it for about 50 quid later on, but it just disappeared. Yeah, it did sell well.
Yeah.
But the thing is with the Snowspeeder, it's popular. Ray's speeder, you could pick that up. It went down to about 20 quid, didn't it? And I picked up Luke's land speeder for about 20.
Yeah, I missed out on that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
the only reason I got it,
I
wanted a New Hope Luke. That's the only reason I got it.
But then the Snowspeeder and stuff, I don't have the room for that sort of stuff.
No, but I was a bit more of a sort of an aggressive collector then. I kind of wanted Dak, but obviously I missed out on the figure. That's kind of the only reason why I would have got it, because I just wanted the figure rather than the Snowspeeder. But,
tell you one that I quite liked was the one with from Solo they did with a vehicle, didn't they? I quite liked the vehicle.
I'd never done one. People have 3D printed the speeder bike.
I'm sure they did it.
Go and Google it.
What are they called?
What?
Those fins in
What
Solo.
fins?
Those forgettable ones.
The patrol trooper.
No, not the patrol trooper. Enfys Nest.
Oh yeah, that massive bike thing. Yeah, I missed out on that. Yeah, I never got that.
There we go. See, I was right.
All right. I forgot it was like that crappy actress that was in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was, wasn't it? Oh god.
From Winter Soldier. Yeah. Now she's in Willow. Although they have changed Willow's. She's changed her voice in Willow. She's not as an annoying British accent.
She came back to haunt us in Captain America.
Yeah, it's awful. And I could have seen and bring back the Snowspeeder bike and Ewok attack guide as a prop. Yeah, or the catapult and stuff. Like they could do. I'm going to turn this light off because it's still made in. Right.
It's honestly like lights when you're streaming. You don't normally have lights on you.
No.
And it's after about half hour, your eyes start burning.
Start burning out, and all I've got is like these motion movements in my eyes now. So Enfys Nest bike, yeah. It is massive as well. It's quite long. I remember people having it. Anyway, Enfys Nest speeder bike for the Black Series. Yeah. Still available on Amazon. Nice. I'd only have it for the figure, to be honest. I won't be worried about the speeder bike. think the speeder bike's about as long as my foot cabinet. So, but I just think there is general room out there for vehicles, like things like the size of things like land speeders or. But I kind of wish they'd just go down the way of doing things. So they've done like
What was the one we was talking about? Is it a bark speeder or whatever it is? Yeah,
the patrol speeder.
Yeah, the one that the clone ones, the clone speeders.
They're the bark. That's a bark.
Yeah.
Bark.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they could do them. They got the anniversary, haven't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah, got
but
a few
I think
of those.
speeders are probably your best bet rather than massive kind of things.
Yeah, like
even some of those, like, those best spin fighters could do one of them. Simple.
Oh, what, the little dual things?
Yeah.
No.
A bit simple.
What about the original Kenner little vehicles, like the little small ones that you could get? Do you remember seeing those? There was like a steamroller thing, and you pushed it down, and it kind of like elongated out. And there was like an orange thing, and I was never too sure if it was like a spaceship because it just kind of stood upright. So I always used it as the carbon chamber to freeze harm inside.
It's just like old stuff.
Yeah, it was like it's like they brought out some random Star Wars vehicles that was like based for one person.
Tell you one I'd like is the Naboo fighters. That'd be quite cool.
Yeah, a Naboo fighter would be cool. Well, even like the Mando. I mean, they might as well. I mean, they do like releasing the Mandalorian. So you released the Mandalorian with his Manboo speeder.
Yeah. I was going to say, because they did his ship, didn't they? They did Razor Crest and in Hasbro, in the HasLab stuff, and then it got blown up.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone wanted it for the vintage collection, and it got blown out, and they ain't got that vehicle.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Yeah. I just think like Black Series, they need to do something. Like, I mean, they could have done, like the yellow droid that they brought out as £35, but they could have made him like a builder figure.
They even doing they even do the Power Rangers and stuff with vehicles. So I don't know why they can't.
Yeah, just little random little speeder things.
Because you've got the recent Green Ranger, I think, for one of them. It's come out on a bike. I've got the SPD White Ranger that's on the bike, so it's easy. They can easily do it.
Yeah,
I just don't think they care as much about Star Wars.
Well, if they do, they just chuck too much on it, though, don't they? They think I'll get 50 quid for that.
Oh yeah.
But the Power Rangers one work. They come out 37-ish.
Yeah, I got the SPD one for about 35, 40.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad. It's for figuring a bike. It's not really that bad.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll ever do that for Black Series.
No, but they can release out again. Like, I mean, they can do a pure white snow speeder. Because I remember, like the old 3.75, they'd done a snow speeder with like a kind of like a scout trooper, but it was like half snow trooper. So he had like a snow trooper body and then or something or other like that. And he come with like a white speeder bike. So I don't know why they don't go down those sort of routes of making those kind of figures, like just putting them together and making them.
It would give some kind of like
uniqueness.
Yeah.
Rather than just
differentiate it a little bit.
Yeah.
Rather than the same old thing over and over again. Which is what it's getting like. So it's what it is like.
And I think sometimes that they attack the same things too quickly as well. Sometimes, like I think, we've got a great idea. Here's this trooper, and here it is again with this, and here it is again with this, and it's like
here we've got a new sculpt. So here we go.
We're gonna thrash it out.
There's one wave. There's another wave. There's another wave.
Yeah,
same thing over and over again.
I managed to pick up a fix. I don't know if I told you, but I've got a fixer on the way. We break down again. Yeah. Oh, you back? Or am I back? Don't know who keeps.
What did you get?
Fixer.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, I got Fixer from Zabi. It was had about £6
That's
off.
the Commandos one, isn't it?
Yeah. So the last one now that needs out is Scorch, I think.
What's the colouring on that one?
Green.
Fixer's green, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like the boss. It's quite a good thing.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah. All right.
Do you want to end up?
Yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm literally yawning away. Hopefully there'll be some more bits to come out soon and start talking about like some new releases and whatnot.
Yeah, maybe next week we can do a custom one or something. Custom.
Yeah, we can even talk. I mean, it's coming up for the end of the year, so we could actually do a live
figures of the year
2022. Yeah,
oh,
you know,
God, that'd be hard.
Across board as well, not like
what that we got or released this year.
Released this year, yeah.
Right, okay.
So, yeah, that could be Black Series, Lighting Collection, G.I. Joe, so forth. I can think of about 5 already, so it shouldn't be too hard.
I need to figure out what ones came out this year.
Yeah, just go back to the reviews.
A lot of them would be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
A few Power Rangers. Yeah. Should be all right.
Yeah.
NECA, we do NECA.
Well, whatever you got. I mean, it's your figures, whatever what you got this year.
Where is it? There. That figure right there. That's a Ronin.
The turtle.
Yeah, great figure. Good articulation as well for a NECA.
Blimey, first time.
Yeah. And I didn't feel I was going to snap it. Anyway, let's end up.
We'll go right. So, thank you so much for joining this one. Don't forget to comment, subscribe. If you haven't been here before, then please join in for next time. And take care, guys. And we'll see you very, very soon.
See you later. Goodbye.